What up? Ryan out here in the Adidas convention here in Hong Kong. Today I'm here to talk about doing the right things you need to do despite not feeling like it. Now, how many times have you come across this? You have to go to the gym, but you just don't feel like it. You're too tired. It's leg day. I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. I have so many things to do today. Maybe I'll just go tomorrow. It's too hot outside. I don't feel like walking outside. It's raining outside. I don't wanna carry around an umbrella to go to the gym. Our brain just comes up with millions of excuses. Our brains flood with excuses. Because that's just how our brains are designed. We don't want to do the things that'll change us. We don't want to do the things that'll benefit us because human beings are adaptive creatures. We just want to plateau where we're at right now. We just don't want to do the things we have to do. Well, guess fucking what? We always look for the right time. We always look for the right place. There is no right fucking time to do it except for right fucking now. Just do it right now. Just fucking jump in. Now, today, I was under the weather. I just didn't want to come work out. Now, granted, I don't even have a gym membership. I'm out here in an outdoor gym at a sports convention. I'm just working out with these tiny barbells and just free weights. Not even dumbbells, no cables, nothing. I'm just freestyling. I'm just working with what I got. I'm being resourceful. Now, I could have just been like, oh, I don't have a proper gym. Or, no, I'm sick. I don't want to go outside of my house and do the things I need to do. Well, I know I need to work out because I know it's not just about the fitness and the nutrition. I know by doing the things that hurt me and doing the things that are not easy, it's gonna transform me. I know the transformation experiences happen when I do the things that I don't feel like doing and that I may feel pain in the beginning. Now, that's why I love working out so much because it's a lot like life. Working out and life are so much alike. You just work out, you're doing curls, you're benching, you're squatting, you're out of breath. Today I'm so out of shape, I was out of breath. You feel the burn, you feel the soreness, you feel the pump. You feel the pump, you feel like you're coming, it feels so good, but it also hurts. Now, if we don't push forward the pain period, then we're not going to get the results that we want. We're not going to get the tangible results, the goals that we're after right now. Now, let's say I push for 10 reps, I set for 10 reps in curls. I get to 8, it hurts. I don't want to do it anymore. It hurts, I don't want to lift this. I can just set it down and be like, you know, next set I'll just go harder. But fuck that, just go as hard as I can. If I have to, I'll use a little momentum and get the weight up and get my 10 reps. I'll go even 11, 12 reps if I have to, just to prove a point that I can push forward the pain period. Just because you feel pain doesn't mean you have to stop right then and there. In fact, when you feel pain, it means that you have to not stop and keep going. Because now, fitness YouTuber Brandon Carter talks about boss neural pathway versus bitch neural pathway. What it basically means is that in our brains, we have neurons. And I'm no doctor, but from my knowledge, there's something called neural pathways. What they basically are when our brains experience some sort of emotion or a thought, it creates a pathway. Now, I'm gonna give an analogy of, let's say you walk through a forest and there's no path because no one's ever walked through this forest. You're the first person to go through this forest and there's no path. But as you step through the forest, you're going to step on the grass and the dirt and you're going to create a little bit of a path. Not noticeable, but just enough so you can see it. Now, what if another person walked through the same path as you did? Or another person? Then an entire group of people. Then it broadens the pathway and it becomes an I-15, as my psychology professor would put it. Now, if we do the right things we have to do over and over again, then it becomes a habit. It creates that pathway, the boss neural pathway, where on the counter side, if we bitched out every single time that we have to do the right things, working out, meditating, reading, going to class, going to work, creating great relationships. It creates the bitch neural pathway where it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit to not take the right action you have to do. So now Brendan Carter also talks about the best time to go to the gym is when you don't feel like it. Because what happens when you don't go, when you don't feel like it? It just becomes a habit, it just becomes a norm. And then the next time it becomes sort of normal because you've done it before. Whereas if you were to go to the gym when you didn't feel like it, you really didn't want to go. Like today, I was so sick, I don't want to go. To end up going, next time what happens is that I know I did it before, and our brain subconsciously, you may not even realize it, it just becomes a habit. It just becomes something we've done it before, and we do the thing anyway. It's pushing through the pain periods that we have to do anyway. Now, you may ask now, for what? For who? For mom? For dad? For my teacher? For my boss? For my friends? For my girlfriend? Fuck no. For you. For me. I'm doing it for me, and you should be doing it for yourself. Because in the end, it's only going to help you. Now, I remember when growing up, my mom would tell me all the time, Brian, you gotta study, you gotta hit the books, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And God bless her, because it was only going to help me, but I didn't realize in my young mind, I didn't realize that it was for me, and I knew it was going to help me. I didn't know that. Now, so it didn't bring me the results that I wanted to. Now what happens was, once I got into university, I started to realize the importance of education. I realized that I need to do this. I knew I need to go to classes and learn and get the education I wanted to get. Once I knew that, it got me motivation, it got me discipline, it got me both to the point where it just became a habit. I just stayed in the library till midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. No one told me to do it, but I just did it because I wanted to. Going to the gym, no one told me to do it, but I just know I had to do it. Becoming the skinny kid all my life, I knew I need to do it because first, it's proving a point to myself that I can do it. Second thing is that I know I just feel better working out. I just feel better eating better food. So, do it for yourself. Do it for the children. No, do it for you. So, when you don't feel like doing the things you need to do, just remember this. If you were to do the things you are doing right now, in 5 years, would you become the person you have always wanted to be? Think about it. Answer's yours. Ball's in your court. So, this is Brian. I'm gonna get some food now. Cheers. So, to add to that, obviously when it comes to situations like this, where I'm not feeling A+ or 100%, I gotta lower my expectations. I can't just come in and thinking I'm going to get my PR all of a sudden. That's just not how it works. So it's not about how much you're doing, but just the fact that you showed up, just the fact that I showed up here and started lifting things, right? Just the action itself, be proud of that. The moment you started, the moment you're taking the right actions, you already won. Like, just the fact that I'm aware that I'm in control of my actions gives me confidence, because that's competence, that's a skill, that's an ability that you can do. That despite feeling not so good, you're showing up to the gym, you're showing up to school, you're showing up to work, whatever the fuck it is. Just the fact, that's an ability. Be proud of that. Competence gives you confidence. So, lower your expectations and be happy just the fact that you're on the right path and purpose and you're making the changes. Like 99% of the world, 99% of people on this planet don't even fucking do that. So sometimes we gotta be proud of ourselves. Obviously, we gotta put the pedal to the metal and push forward and grind out, but at the same time, when it comes to things like this where you're just on the right track, be proud of that. So I'm gonna reward myself with food. because I love food. Let's get it.
I have my side bowl. So, we're gonna find a spot and let's see how good this side bowl is. Boom. All right, you ready for this? Boom. Oh, God, so good.